Good evening, Glassboro. I'm Sienna Rampula, and welcome to RTN News. Coming up, a military appreciation football game, tips on voting, and a conversation on mental health. All that and more coming up on RTN News. Welcome back. I'm Sienna Rampula, and this is RTN News. We're starting off tonight's episode a little differently. We at RTN News believe in the importance of mental health awareness. This graphic shows all of the places you can get mental health help if you need. If you can't afford a wait time at one place, you can easily go to another. A lot of therapists now offer virtual health visits, so if you don't want to go in person, you can find anyone in New Jersey and talk straight from the comfort of your own home. Remember, there are a lot more people that love you than you even know. Rowan Athletics is hosting their final football game this Saturday, November 6th. They will hold a Military Appreciation Day in conjunction with Rowan University Military Services. All of the proceeds from the game will be given to Paws Healing Heroes. This local nonprofit's goal is to match a dog with a home and a veteran with a best friend. Make sure to make your voice heard and cast a vote this year. You can vote early at the Rowan University Student Center, the Rowan College of South Jersey Behavioral Science Center, Rowan College at Burlington County Student Success Center, and Rowan Campus in Camden. Coming up, Katie Amrine with National News.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Got a quarter?
Sorry about that. No, I've been staying at my dad's place because of everything.
Where are we going?
He's good. Yeah, I know, we keep missing each other. I've been working out of my dad's house, doing some reading. I should be working out more. I just feel like I'm drowning.
Navigating these times can be tough, but while you care for your loved one, you also need to care for yourself. Go to aarp.org/caregiving for free mental health and self-help tips.
Good evening. Thank you for tuning in to National News. I'm Katie Amrine. Election Day is upon us, and state legislatures across the country will be tested today. In Virginia, former Democratic Governor Terry McAuliffe is up against Republican Glenn Youngkin in the governor race. This election is one to watch because it could be foreshadowing which party will control the House and Senate next year. In the 2020 presidential election, Joe Biden won Virginia, making it the fourth consecutive time Virginia voted blue. Right now, polling shows that Youngkin has a slight edge, but it's still anyone's guess who will win. Another important election is the one happening in our very state of New Jersey. Incumbent Governor Phil Murphy is running against Republican nominee Jack Ciattarelli. In a survey conducted by Fairleigh Dickinson University on Friday, Murphy is up by 53% in New Jersey. Is a heavily Democratic state, having over 1 million more voters registered as Democrat than Republican. Election results are expected to be finalized within the coming days. In COVID news, last week we reported that Pfizer vaccines could be available for children as young as 5 years old. Well, it is now officially happening. On Friday, the FDA approved the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine for kids between the ages of 5 and 11. However, parents should be patient. White House COVID-19 response coordinator Jeff Zients says they are still working on getting the vaccine to become readily available, but hope to have a plan in action within the coming weeks. Finally tonight, with the holiday season approaching, many people want to travel to visit their families, which may require boarding a flight. However, you may want to consider the escalating cases of unruly passengers before booking that trip. Recent Federal Aviation Administration data shows that over 4,600 incidences of violent passengers have been reported so far this year. The number one reason for these confrontations? The enforcement of the mask mandate. In an interview with CNN this weekend, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg said that a federal no-fly list should be on the table for those who cause disturbances. The FAA's current course of action is placing fines on those who disturb flights. That was national news for you tonight. Thank you for watching. I'm Katie Amrine. Back to Sienna at the desk.
Thank you so much, Katie. After the break, we have Gianna with our weekly weather forecast. Thanks, Sienna. Let's take a look at our weekly forecast. You will definitely need a jacket walking around campus this week. On Wednesday, it will be mostly sunny with a high of 53 and a low of 36. Both Thursday and Friday will be mostly sunny with some clouds and a high of 51 and a low of 36. This weekend will also be a chilly mixture of some sun and clouds. On Saturday, we can expect a high of 53 and a low of 39, while Sunday will have a high of 55 and a low of 41. That's all for your weather. Now back to Sienna after the break.
Right here, baby. Look. Uma.
Noah.
Something more than a birthday is happening here. Once you can see it, you can help. The sooner you recognize the signs of autism, the sooner you can make a lifetime of difference for your child. Start by answering a few simple questions at screenforautism.org.
As the COVID-19 vaccines become available, you might be asking yourself, should I get it? And if I do, will I be able to go about life without putting my family at risk? You've got questions, and that's normal. The fact is, the vaccines are safe and effective. They're going to save lives. To get the latest on the COVID-19 vaccines, visit getvaccineanswers.org. Because getting back to the moments we miss starts with getting informed. It's up to you.
Welcome back to RTN News. Now let's head on over to our on-field news reporter, Renee.
Rowan University students are now required to take weekly testing to attend in-person classes.
Those who opt out of the vaccine for religious or medical reasons must report to the Owl's Nest inside the Chamberlain Student Center every Wednesday and Thursday.
Before entering, patients are to pick up self-operated kits by JCM Analytics, begin testing, and place the specimens inside a secured tube.
We have a team of student workers and professional staff that does the collection. We actually expanded it to not just unvaccinated, but anybody that wanted to get tested.
While exiting, you must show a valid QR code that will ensure you receive your test results in 24 to 48 hours.
We're getting a lot of people who are vaccinated and unvaccinated coming in. We've only had very few positive tests so far, so that's good.
According to senior Caleb, weekly testing is an inconvenience for his classes. He claims that the vaccine also negatively impacted his family and friends.
I think race has a big part to do with it because we're all genetically different.
The Wellness Center nurses Ann Grajo and Ann D'Amico strongly encourage students to practice CDC guidelines. They believe students are choosing not to be vaccinated because they have already been exposed.
Measles virus, you can prove that you are immune to measles. It's the same way with COVID. So
Rowan cases continue to decrease every day, but mandatory testing will continue going to the next year. For the Rowan Report, I'm Renee Waters.
Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Sienna Rampula, and this was RTN News. Good night, Glassboro.